And I was buying my annual Mellow Cream Pumpkins for Halloween. This fell in my cart. It's that Mystical Dream Tarot. And it's Janet Pedalato. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. I was not expecting the box to be this big. Really, this is, yeah, I've bought 2 decks this year. I bought the Hayward Tarot earlier this year, and then I got this one. So that's, 2 decks this year. Last year it was last year, I think was maybe 1 or none. Kind of been trying to be really intentional about what I buy. So it's a pull-out box. It's nice packaging, I gotta say. It's really nice packaging. It's good, sturdy. Holds a book. The book, I was quite, let's go put you up there. Like I said, I just kind of bought this on a whim. Like, this looks really super cool. So the book is a book. It's not a little white book. Spreads, working with the deck, the usual definitions. And one of the things that really drew me to it was the snake motifs. So that, but yeah, it's like, how many pages is this? It's a nice book, around 159 pages. So, nice book. Wasn't particularly expecting that. Like I said, I didn't really put a lot of thought. I just thought, oh, that looks cool. In the cart it went. Hit buy. So, things are fun. It does have one of these. I'm not a big fan of this. What will probably happen is I will probably put the book in, put these in a bag, and put everything back in here. I know some people keep their cards like this. It just doesn't work for me. But as far as the way of getting the deck to you with that kind of packaging, it works well. So let's just go through these, some of them. This was kind of the one that really sold me. And it would typically be the Fool, but they call it the Innocent. I find this, there's a lot of blue and a lot of purple, and I really like it. I'm looking forward to diving into this deck, and slightly non-traditional, the Dream Carrier instead of the Empress. You have the Dream Protector instead of the Emperor. That's what we need this year here in the US. And the Lovers, oh my God. Okay, so the Lovers, I pretty much almost always hate this card. I hate this card. There's maybe like 5 that I really like. I'm like, why is she down there dogging and like licking his chest or something? And then just, yeah. But pretty much, there's very, very few Lovers that I'm not like, I really hate this card. They're often, I find, very kind of cisgendered, hetero-oriented. Not. So you got the Wise Fox for Death. I like this Death card. Now, Death, there's usually a card that I kind of like. Lovers, pretty much every one. There's a few out there that I don't hate. That there's very few that and the Devil card. I like the Devil in this one too. It's a little wrong way. Different take on things. Kind of makes me think of the Crystal Skulls. So I like the colors here. It's one more purpley, thistly, pinky purple. It has a slightly different reimagining, and that's one of the things I really kind of look for in a deck these days is, am I going to be interested to dive into this for a while? And this one's definitely going to be one of those that I feel is going to have, ooh, that's a cool one, sneakies. Going to have some interesting messages for the people it chooses. And one of the reasons why I like to have plenty of decks is certain decks choose certain people. It's not necessarily like, you know, it's, I like to, you know, there's certain decks that really do pick people to work with. And ooh, that's pretty sweet. Lady of Wands. Queen of Wands is always one I really look at. I really like this one. I like the focus and the brightness and the heart. And how you kind of have that moon halo behind her. And then once again, the coloring, kind of green, purples, a lot of blue in this. Three of Cups. Interesting. Interesting one. Kind of got a spinning motif on Four of Cups. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this. I think it's going to be a fun deck. Very different. If you're a beginner, I'm always kind of like, if you feel the deck, you're going to use the deck. If you really love it, you're going to use it. And if you start with a non-traditional deck, when you get to a traditional one, it's going to be like, oh, this, you already, I always feel like you're ahead of the game. Because I kind of started with the Mythic Tarot. I didn't kind of start, I did back in the late 80s. And it's kind of a semi-traditional deck. Not, you know, but it wasn't fully traditional. And I feel like it really helped me understand more traditional decks better. I find this Three of Swords interesting. Because a lot of times this is the, you know, the one with the heart with the three swords in it. This one's intriguing. I like the swords quite a bit. Like the Five of Swords has an interesting take on it. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that one yet. So, yeah. Really beautiful deck though. I'm really happy I purchased it, and I'm really going to look forward to where we, there's more swords. Let's get to what's next. Pentacles. So here's the Two of Pentacles. I found the Four kind of interesting, the Four of Pentacles. That was one of the ones I how to think on that one. The Onion. So root space, staples. And kind of, this is one where I probably will read the book. There's a lot of things I just ignore the book and go on my merry way. Eight of Pentacles with a frog thing. Yeah, that's a cool card. I had to open them last night. I couldn't wait. Like, I have to open them. Must see what is in here. I'm waiting for election results in the US at the moment, so when I'm filming this, so but it'll hopefully all be sorted out by the time this gets out. So the Mystical Dreamer Tarot, slightly traditional, slightly non-traditional at the same time. Things like really pretty graphics, some name changes in the major arcana, and where's and instead of pages, knights, kings, queens, we have Dreamer, Spirit, Lady, and Lord for your court cards. So little play on that. I'm looking forward to jumping into it and seeing what it has to tell me. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day and go out there and be the love in the world. Bye-bye.